Alright, what's up y'all? So in today's video, I'm going to talk about crowdfunding and how to raise money for like your business in, I guess, college. So like, it's probably the best possible example. I'm going to show you guys the fit real quick because if you know me, you know I'm into fashion. So I'm going to wait for these people to pass. But yeah, so let's briefly talk about it real quick and let's get into it, man. So with crowdfunding, like how, for example, like I have a few businesses. Okay, I have a few businesses. Y'all see the fit though. And most of them need money to run, right? Like basically any business, when you think about it, it needs money to run. So how do you get money for it? And like, I'm not gonna lie, this is something that's pretty important. Like, how do you get funding for a business? It's probably one of the most important things when you think about like business. So for one, because you really have to think like, how does that work? So you need funding, right? My advice would be find really nice neighborhoods and then pitch your business idea to people. So like, you need a business that you can sell with no money, right? So the only thing that should cost you money is like a form of transportation. I'm gonna try and buy myself some more time by taking a longer route because I'm in college right now. So you need a business where the only thing that will cost you anything is a form of transportation. So once you figure out that part and you have a business that, okay, nothing will really cost me money besides transportation. Once you have the transportation, you can go and sell your product. That's what you need, right? Because I'll give you a good example. So I have a digital product. I sell it for $20, and I sell it for $20, and like people can just buy it without me actually having like, it doesn't really cost me money to run. It's like a playlist. It's a digital product. It could easily well cost money to run, but in my case, it does not. This advice that I'm gonna give you guys is valuable. You know, seriously, drop a like. This is a great video. You know, because, and I'm gonna explain why it's valuable. If you can make money from nothing and you're young, then once you can build up your capital, then you can actually start something huge at a young age, right? And like kind of get it off the ground running. This is like very important, right? Like, how can, for example, you could say, how can a person make, I don't know, whatever your initial goal would be, but maybe $1,000 a week in college or $800 a week in college, right? If you get to that point, you could start saving a ton of money, and then you could quickly, because if you're in high school, you don't have a lot of bills 9 times out of 10, but most of the time you don't have like a lot of bills if you're in high school or college. You might, you know, depending on your situation, but and really, if you're by yourself, I think if you have good grades, you get like complete financial aid. So like, in a lot of case scenarios, if you're on your own, bro, like you're gonna be in a pretty solid spot. So like I said, like, this could really help you, right? Is funding your businesses and then creating an actual startup. So like, once you create the actual startup, this is just what I would do, right? A startup could be like investing. A startup could be digital media. I know a lot of people are interested in like clothing brands and stuff like that. A startup could really be anything. I know a clothing brand is like a big trend. A lot of people want to do that, but like a startup could essentially be anything. A startup could be like any form of business, really. For me, I want to do digital products, and so a startup cost could be the media required, so like the ad funding, required to run that type of business. And then that would, for me, that would be, or like even being able to purchase some of the software, right? If you could build a business that you don't really need money to run, you could quickly get in a great position. So just wanted to tap in with you guys, share that info with you.